Rachamim. He's our regional supervisor. Rachamim is in charge of, let's see if I want to see if I can do it. Just let's see. Afula, Migdala, Emek, Carmiel, Kiryat Yam, Kiryat Ata, Kiryat Bialek, and Kiryat Motzkin. Did I get everything? Oh, and Beit Shean. See, I forgot. And the way that ENP works is that we're a staff of 15 total. There are only 4 of us that are not Ethiopian Israeli. And we work together with our implementing organizations. We have 2 implementing organizations nationally with the 28 cities that we're in. The Branko Weiss Institute, which is in charge here in Afula, and also the Israel Association for Community Centers. So within the Branko Weiss Institute, we have Naama, who is kind of like Rachamim, but Rachamim oversees what's going on with the implementing organizations, and Naama is in charge of a bunch of northern cities too that I don't know what, Afula.
את מכירה את דודו מואדי?
He's in the Branko Weiss School.
הוא המנהל של ברנקו וייס בטבריה?
The school.
I know him. I know him very well.
Yeah.
He was here principal of Vitor School.
הוא בא מעפולה.
Yes, of course. I worked with him 2 years in בית ספר. It's mean on July the small children in the school they get בית ספר הלומד. I worked with him 3 years.
Yeah.
He's wonderful.
Yeah.
This is Shosh. And she's our coordinator here in Afula.
Wait, my husband wrote for me something. I cannot.
Okay.
If he wrote for me, I must read it. Okay, my name is Shosh Efrat, and I'm honored really to welcome you here in Hort Afula High School. I'm the coordinator of the project in Afula, and along with my colleague Naama, but who is not here today, but we are together benefit of our students. The project students enjoy lesson in the math and English subject, and in 11 and 12th grade they received additional help in the Bible, history, a little bit Lashon, do you know what is this, for final Bagrut exams. Each one of them gets daily lunch packets and work really extremely hard to improve their knowledge, and they are very proud to take part in this great project where they can study in small group and get the chance to listen, speak, and ask in the small with the teacher. Of course, the parents are involved in this project, and they help us motivating the students into succeeding. After all, that is what we wish for them. Thank you for your assistance in making a dream come true. It's a good. My husband was
wonderful. Everything that I was going to say. I just want to give a little bit of background. I know you got the chance to sit with us a little bit, Hannah, but for Penina, just in general, since this is the first time that we've received a grant from Milwaukee, and we're very, very thankful for that. That ENP was created in 2001 with the mission for the full and successful integration of Ethiopian Israelis into Israeli society. It was created as a governmental decision, so a partnership with the government of Israel, the Ethiopian Israeli community, JDC, Jaffe, Karen Hayasod, and Jewish Federations of North America. So all of that together with the agreement that the government was going to give 50% of the budget, and that all of those other organizations were going to combine together to fund the rest of ENP. That's not the situation today, but it was the situation when ENP started.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My regular glasses
are in the car.
I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. And for the first 3 years that ENP, after the governmental decision that ENP existed, there was a mapping that was done throughout the community and by the community to decide what exactly ENP was going to focus on. And the decision was education. That education is the most important thing that's going to allow the community's children to succeed and to break the cycle of poverty as well. And so in 2004, we started our SPACE. I'm going to give you guys some of these to take back. Our SPACE School Performance and Community Empowerment Scholastic Assistance Program, which works with 7th through 12th graders, just as Shosh was mentioning, since she said everything I needed to say.
Her husband will write you the script next time.
So 7th through 12th graders, after school supplementary scholastic assistance in mainly in math, English, and Hebrew literature, and focusing on working with the kids to have them move up to higher levels in classes, and to pass the matriculation exams as well. Traditionally, when the Ethiopian Israeli community came, all of the kids were put into the lowest level classes without even testing them. So as soon as they came into 7th grade, and then when they went into high school, a lot of the kids were sent out to boarding schools. With the help of ENP, a majority of the kids in our program are not, we don't work with the boarding schools at all, so a majority of the kids have ended up staying at home and going to high level high schools. In addition, we call it a holistic program because it's not just about scholastic assistance. We work with them. They each get, like Shosh will sit with them to build an individualized study plan for them throughout the year, and checking in with them as they take their exams to see where they're at and what they need additional help in. The teachers that are working with them oftentimes are the teachers that are in their schools. And if they're not, then they're working in conjunction with the teachers in the schools to make sure that they can get the help that they need. In Israel, you can have up to 40 kids in a classroom, and one teacher. And so being able to get that help, and being able to be a little chutzpahdik, I hate to say it like that, but that's the way to, of learning how to push back as well, and having the self-confidence to ask questions in class is very important. So working with them on that aspect. We also have self-empowerment workshops, leadership workshops, take them to the university to see that they have the opportunity to succeed in the future. And they also have intensive study marathons during Hanukkah and Passover and over the summer break. They come to school when all of their friends are not at school. And they spend a lot of extra time working on their studies. We also do some fun activities with them in the summer so that they.
So this assertiveness that has to be taught is because it's not culturally.
Yes.
It's not culturally what they understand.
Yes. In Ethiopia, I feel like you guys should talk about what it was like in Ethiopia, but of not pushing back against your elders, of not even looking them in the eyes, and most of the kids though here in Afula were born in Israel.
Yes.
But we have in our program, like if you were to go to Petach Tikva, a majority of the kids in the program were born in Ethiopia. So also working with them on that, and that a lot of the parents still maybe do not speak, are very fluent in Hebrew. We met someone, where was I, in Rehovot on Thursday. One of the mothers of one of the students came in, and she's been in Israel for 20 years, and she still doesn't speak Hebrew. A very, very minimal amount of Hebrew. Or 30 years. 30 years, 20 years, I don't remember, but something to that extent.
Time.
And still not having the handle on the Hebrew. And because of that, we also have a lot of kids that are working after school to help provide for their parents. We also have a lot of kids that are taking care of their younger siblings. And on top of that, they're coming to SPACE, which is a completely free program for them. And once they get in, they realize that it's really, really helping them in school. When ENP started in 2004, the matriculation rate, when SPACE started in 2004, the matriculation rate for the Ethiopian Israeli community was around 35%. And today the kids in our program have reached 82% matriculation, compared to the national average, which is 71%. And that's for the regular matriculation. There's another level matriculation, which is academic level matriculation, where we're still slightly behind the national average, but we're getting there.
So the lower level matriculation means what?
Lower level matriculation means that you've passed the matriculation exams, and you're finishing high school with a good. I don't want to say in a higher level.
What means what?
It's called an academic level matriculation, which allows you to get into the university. Basically, you still have to take the psychometric exam. So it's closing the gaps in that sense, and because of the great success of ENP, the government asked us in 2016-17 to triple the number of kids in our program, and to add 20% non-Ethiopian Israelis in the program as well.
Oh, interesting.
Because of the success, they wanted everyone to have those opportunities as well. And the kids in the program, it's 4 to 9 kids per group, so they're very much getting that individualized attention when they're studying in the classes. And
it's after school.
It's after
Totally
school.
after
Yes.
school.
Totally
Okay.
At
after
the
school.
end of the lesson in the day, yes. We should go upstairs to see the
כן, רק רציתי, אם אתם רוצים להוסיף משהו.
It's okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go upstairs to one of the study
They're
groups.
working at a class.